Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ramble Stream podcast. I'm Richard.
And I'm Jansen. Each week, we sit down for rambling conversations about motorcycles, the experience of riding, design, and whatever else catches our fancy. Bring a beverage of your choice or stories, and we'll see where this takes us.
If you're interested in thoughtful conversations, friendly and informative banter with fellow riders, and the latest dispatches from Janus Motorcycles headquarters, you're in the right place. Let's get started.
Hello.
Good evening. Good evening, Ramblers.
We're here.
We're ready to go.
We had a riveting pre-ramble.
Yeah, we did.
Talking about insanity.
Talking about insane people and the value of being insane. And the bad things about being insane.
Yeah. And the good
Speaking
things.
from experience.
Yeah. There's actually an insane asylum right at the store.
Yeah.
I don't like to publicize that, but this is Richard's therapy. He's insane.
Welcome to the madhouse.
Yes, welcome to the madhouse. We're so glad you guys are here on episode 107 of the Ramble Stream. We're talking about lurking. So, not really, kind of. If you guys, here's my challenge. Before we get into introductions, this is a perfect opportunity to leave a comment in the chat. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Instagram, all four of them, you guys can leave a chat saying who you are, what you're sipping on, where you're from, and what do you ramble on. This is the perfect opportunity for you because, if you're not participating in life, are you really getting the fullest experience, Richard?
I mean, no, you're not.
Who are you?
My name is Richard Worsham, and I am participating from the Ramble Studio at Janus HQ in downtown Goshen, Indiana. My title here is co-founder and head of design, CEO, and
You got another title in there for us?
was just Rambler in Chief.
Okay, there's another. That's a good one. Yeah.
I ramble with a 2009 KLR 650 and a 2017 Halcyon 250, serial number 68. And this evening, I am sipping on this lovely Heaven's Door straight bourbon whiskey, cask strength, from a dear friend, Jansen, Utah.
Knocking. My name is Jansen. I'm also coming to you live from the Ramble Stream studio here in Goshen. My title is Content Boy. I'm sipping on some Heaven's Door, and I'm soon to be rambling on Phoenix 450 number who knows. We are currently buried in snow.
Here we are. We got a lot of snow.
We got like a foot almost over the Thanksgiving weekend. What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
My favorite Thanksgiving dish? My favorite Thanksgiving dish is not actually a Thanksgiving. I mean, it happens on Thanksgiving.
Blasphemy.
It happens after Thanksgiving. It's
Okay.
an 11 p.m. turkey sandwich.
Okay. That feels like it's in line. I thought you were going to say something crazy like
No.
Panda Express orange chicken or something like that.
The turkey sandwich late at night after you've kind of recovered a little bit.
Just to put you right back to sleep.
Yeah,
You've already had your mid-nap, your mid-afternoon nap.
Healthy dose of mayonnaise.
Gross. The lucky number one.
We got
this man commented at 11:25 a.m.
Okay, he was out for blood.
Jason 412 says, "Yay, I'm first, LOL." And then he follows up with, hopefully I don't fall asleep before the show starts like I did last week. Cut the show 20 minutes after it was over. Jason, if you're here, hello. Thanks for commenting so fast.
If you're awake.
If you're awake, this one's all you.
Huntley Cycle Co. Second, been busy filming with my Griffin 250 number 19. Goal is to have 2 videos out this month on it.
Nice.
Fantastic. Awesome. That's a nice little low number there on your Griffin.
Nice. Yeah, that's a really low number. Kelly, what's up? Holy crap, I went back and saw the video from the rally. It pops out at 34:38 minutes. 34 38 minutes into the video, just to the left of Jansen, right ear. Didn't notice it before. Booyah.
What is he doing?
I'm so glad that we have chances to improve our abilities to do things, because that stream was arguably the second worst stream I've ever produced. The
live one?
The live one.
Oh, well, I think we've done some worse. I think we've done some worse ones in here.
Half of our audience was already there. So, it is what it is, but glad to see you here, Kelly. We've got Uncle Voodoo
chiming in from Buena Vista, Virginia. That's the correct pronunciation, by the way, folks. Drinking mocha pot cappuccino. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I would be drinking mocha pot espresso or whatever, mocha. But I put my mocha pot on the stove about a week and a half ago, and I didn't put any water in it. And it proceeded to melt the rubber gasket. And so I'm in the process of using Goo Gone to get it all cleaned out. Yeah, I love a mocha pot, though.
Also, activity number 465, Bimble.
Mocha pot is a thing.
Oh, you should bring your half-melted mocha pot.
Well, actually, I really should, because I've rebuilt that thing completely.
That's
because I melted the handle on a previous adventure.
That's a great thing. We've got Russell Peters in here. Deadlift 450 number 86. He is settling in Owensboro, Kentucky. I'm in Stony Creek, Virginia, working. My drink is water with Baja Gold salt mixed in. Get your electrolytes in, Russell. Get your electrolytes in, man.
Speed Racer 95, Maryland, House Activity number 1209, Jeannie just got done watching our Christmas show, eating peppermint chocolate cookies and chocolate cake and drinking ice cold milk.
'Tis the season, man. Gosh, I feel like you have a delectable delight every time you tune in, Speed Racer. Did you know milk does a body good? Sure did in Speed Racer. That's news to me. Texas Rebel Tracy, we saw you in the pre-ramble. What's up? How you doing? Drinking some Dr. Pepper Zero, healing nicely, and finally able to ride and wrench again.
That's great.
That is awesome to hear. We've got Confendiate here under a different name. He's also in Twitch. He likes to comment in both and then confuse me when he asks questions. Who else is in here? We've got Chris. We've got Gary is in
Charles
here.
is in.
Where's
Sirius
Charles
Blatt.
at?
Charles is up above that.
Okay, Sirius Blatt. We've got him in
Coming
here.
in from the UK, currently with Oda Bike for the first time. So you had a couple of interesting bikes recently, but nothing right now. You must go through them pretty quick. Currently with Oda Bike for the first time in 30 years due to the arrival of Chapman's four-wheeled motorbike. A Caterham. You got one? Oh my goodness.
Should I?
Do you know what a Caterham is?
No. Do you want to fill
Or Caterham? I don't even know how you pronounce it. Caterham is it's like the minimalist version of a Morgan. So it's basically a Lotus 7 open-wheeled road car.
Ooh.
They're incredible. We've been looking a lot at their website and the configurator.
It's
and
nice.
In the process, I've been drooling over which one I would want to get. Fantastic. That's awesome. Congratulations.
We got Burt Beaver here.
That's a four-wheeled motorcycle right there.
That's a confusing sentence, but I'm not going to ask any questions. No lurker here. JM612 in Minnesota, Cutwater, White Russian.
Ooh, White Russian. Dang.
Got the Felix brothers here.
Nice. I haven't seen them on in a while.
I haven't either.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you guys. I'm Fred Yank again through Twitch this time. We've got Len here. Man, a lot of familiar names popping in. So good to see you guys.
Got 62 people watching right now.
Yeah, that's great. Digman. I don't recognize that name. Do you?
No. Hello from Madison, Wisconsin, rambling on an 81 Moto Guzzi Convert, an 89 Moto Guzzi Le Mans, and a 78 Honda Goldwing. Very nice. Welcome to the Ramble Stream.
Welcome to the Ramble Stream. Okay. Bert says, third week in a row with Heaven's Door. It's the best one we have. Co-creator Bob Dylan.
Knock, knock, knocking.
On Heaven's Door. Huh. That makes sense, I guess. Got Bruce Berger here. Berger.
Let's say Burger.
From Tehachapi, California.
Let's go ahead. Sipping on JoJo's chocolate vanilla cream stick. Holy. Cellar temperature. So it's a warm state. Latest bike is it's a Moto Guzzi folks in the house. Mondelo S. Anxiously waiting for my Halcyon 450.
Ooh,
Very
Bruce.
nice.
What number are you? Curious. I want to go take a little peeky if it's on the build stand or if it's out.
Hey, Burton. +1 for Driftless Minnesota. Nice.
Driftless Minnesota.
Man, we got a lot of comments.
Hey, nope. Hey, we're not lurking, you know?
No, nobody's lurking.
We're not lurking. We've got, Nick Gillespie, I've got beef with you. You don't know who I am, I don't think, unless you've been here before. I don't remember you commenting on the Ramble stream. I hope that your family buys every single Janus thing that you've tagged them on. He has gone through.
Amy was telling me about this.
And tagged his entire family.
She said that this guy needs some Janus gifts.
This guy not only needs them, but wants them beyond all desire. And I love that for you. I don't know if beef was the right word, but
no beef.
Just know
he's
that
participating.
Your name pops up probably once a day on my phone. We've got Charles here. Greetings from San Francisco, Griffin 250, number 124, Aurelius, Lost Republic Bourbon this evening.
Nice. Good to see you, Charles.
Jansen, mine is sitting out there, number 412, waiting on electronic parts.
Waiting on some fueling components.
Yep.
Like many people right now. We have found some good alternate sources, and we're bringing those in as quickly as we can.
Yeah, is that the update?
That is the update. Yep. We've had to go through some testing with them, and now we have some alternate sources. So the production crew is very excited about that.
Yeah. Contrary to popular belief, we can't just build these in our garage. We cannot. There are regulations that are required and testing. It's crazy. Okay, we are. We're on it. We're feeling good. Nick, I am glad to see you here again with your sunglasses. That's cool little thing. All right, up next, the poem.
So this one, we had to go back into the archives. I can't believe I haven't already done this one. And if I have, it is before Jansen's time, before the time of recorded history.
It's not.
So we don't have a record of it. Besides, it's worth reading at least once a year. At least once a year. This is from William Butler Yeats, and it is one of his most famous poems, and it's a lovely one. This is called The Second Coming. And I told Jansen he might recognize some of the lines from it because it's basically become part of it's like Shakespeare, it's become part of the English language.
Love it. So. BJT before Jansen talks.
Yeah, there we go. All right. The Second Coming by Yeats. Turning and turning in the widening gyre, the falcon cannot hear the falconer. Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dimmed tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned. The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of a passionate intensity. Surely some revelation is at hand. Surely the second coming is at hand. The second coming. Hardly are those words out when a vast image out of Spiritus Mundi troubles my sight. Somewhere, in the sands of the desert, a shape with lion body and the head of a man, a gaze blank and pitiless as the sun, is moving its slow thighs, while all about it reel shadows of the indignant desert birds. The darkness drops again. But now I know that 20 centuries of stone sleep were vexed to nightmare by a rocking cradle. And what rough beast, its hour come round at last, slouches toward Bethlehem to be born. That's pretty solid. I mean, that might be the most.
It's not my favorite, but it is good. It is good.
We'll start off the Advent season in fine form here.
That's again, I say it every week, but slowly just starting to really appreciate poetry. Thanks to Richard and this stream. Now, we're going to do it again, Richard.
So what are the parameters here?
I don't know.
What are we, we're still going to do Halcyon?
No, I think we're going to switch it up. Gary says, Richard, I think you should have the poem that you're going to read in the Ramble Stream description each week.
I think that's a really good idea.
That's a really good idea.
I think it's a great idea, actually. So if anybody wants to follow along or read it ahead of time.
Yeah. Oh, new member.
Jack.
Wait, I feel like I got to have an alert on my phone for the lights to go.
You need a little sip of this.
Okay, for those of you who don't know about this here crown, Mad Jack, you
can drink some of the bottle, right?
Yeah, he brought it for us to enjoy. So, Mad Jack, thank you so much for becoming a member.
Chocolate.
This is in honor of you.
He drops on the floor.
Thank you.
There we go. New member.
We cannot do that for every new member.
I mean, we could.
I could see the request coming in the future. I could just see it. Y'all need some Streamlabs.
Only when they send us a bottle of
fair
liquor.
Yeah. Y'all need to send some Streamlabs effects for new members, super chats, etc. That is Ellsberg. That is being worked on as we speak in the background. It is
great.
I'm ready to pull the trigger and go live with it. I'm just really nervous, and I need to do a test stream first. So I'm not promising anything, but hopefully soon. Okay.
Do a Griffin 250.
All right, done. We will do a Griffin 250. Man, what a nice, so easy to navigate.
It is a pretty nice configurator, I have to say.
We want to do a Griffin 250 or 250? Okay. And then I saw Maze already. So that's what we're going to do.
We're already in luck here.
Right? Like, well, that's cool that it was the default. Is that what I saw? I saw that as the first color?
Yep.
Okay.
Mad Jack should pick the color to start build off.
That's a good idea. Mad Jack, what do you want? What do you want for the color? I feel like that's a good idea. We'll do Maze.
Unless we hear from you otherwise.
Yeah. Mark and Tracy want Maze.
So the Griffin 250 was the last of the 250 models to be launched. I want to say 2017 or 18.
Okay.
Probably 2017. Although I could be wrong on that.
We've got a lot of votes for Maze here.
And that was our first foray into scramblers. So the Griffin is, especially the 250, is a classic scrambler in the sense that it is not a dedicated dirt bike by any stretch of the imagination. This is a bike that's been, basically it's a stock road bike that has been upgraded with knobby tires, much greater fender clearance, and a high exhaust pipe. Those are like, and then wide bars.
Yeah.
And that's like, if you go back to the earliest scramblers in the depends on where you want to call scramblers beginning, but even into the 1940s, they really had their heyday in the 50s before the advent of the dirt bike. But this is the Janus. This is our first foray into that. Yeah. The Griffin 450 takes that and really moves it into the land of more of the dual sport motorcycle. But we'll always have a soft spot in our heart for the Griffin.
Yeah. Matt Jack says black on black.
Black on black. Okay.
So
I think we should do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Sorry, Maze people. We're gonna do black on black here real quick.
You're not gonna see any contrast, but
you never know.
We do get a lot of black on black bikes. I have to say, almost every month I see one black on black bike.
I think it's stupid sharp. What if we do? Is it the flat?
Do flat black.
Let's do flat black with a
black pinstripe. Yeah. You can actually see it.
Yeah. What do we want for? I think this deserves a secondary pin.
Yeah. So you can see it.
So you can see it.
Oh man, you could really go with anything with black.
And because of y'all's support, we can see
the colors.
I can even see
massive screen. We can see
the pinstripe there.
Although it is very dark.
It is dark. But we can see it. What's a good secondary here? How about black feather while we're on this?
I don't think we can do on the configurator black. We have done black on black feather logos, but it just looks like black.
It's just all dark.
So the configurator is only set up to do the metallics.
A cardinal red pinstripe. Let's do that.
That's actually kind of cool.
Let's do that. Let's do that as a secondary.
The Darth Vader Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of overwhelms the black.
It really does, but it's okay. That looks pretty sharp. Okay, now we scroll down here. We're going to kind of pick this up a little bit. We should definitely...
So if you haven't, folks, while Jansen's doing this, I know most of you all probably have built a bike and then maybe are riding it now on the configurator. But if you haven't, and even if you have, it's really fun to go through here and build a bike. I mean, when as a kid, I would do when the first advent of the internet, exotic car brands started to have these configurators, and they would take like 10 minutes to load on your dial-up connection, but
you got to really get fun in there and just kind of play around.
I did that a lot on TVR.
Yeah, actually, this is a step into winning 50% off.
Actually, it is. It's a great
motorcycle
segue
here. So there are a couple requirements that you guys have to do, and I think I know them off the top of my head, but I don't want to steer you all in the right direction. Correct. I want to steer you guys in the correct direction here. So what you have to do to enter to win this is 50% off your total bike order. So if you're spending $15,000, knock it in half to $7,500. Correct.
That's right.
Okay. So this is how you enter. There's a pinned post on Janus's Instagram page.
I think it is off the base price.
Off the base price. Yeah. Okay. Either way.
Yeah.
Killer deal. You have to follow us. This is an Instagram only giveaway. You have to follow us on Instagram. You have to like the post, and then you have to save your custom build by using our configurator. So that just makes sure that we have your information. You guys will have a chance to win 50% off. And this is going until the end of the month of December, correct?
I believe so.
I had the post.
I think it's either that or we reach a certain number of subscribers.
Well, according to this post here, there are only 70 people who have entered to win. So that is a really, really good opportunity for anyone who's looking to build a Janus that's ready to pull the trigger. You have the ability to get half off the base price, which is crazy. Ellsberg, if I already ordered my bike, can I enter and get the half back?
No,
unfortunately not.
This is you're entering into the luck of the draw.
The luck of the live a little bit, risk it. You don't. There's no risk though, actually, at all. You just have to play in the configurator and save a build.
Our goal with this is to grow our social media and email list following.
Yeah,
which is one key way we can improve our sales overall. So this is a way that you can actually really materially help us. We're really focusing a lot on organic content. And as opposed to like a lot of paid ads you don't want to see.
Right. Your bike should come standard with 2 mirrors. Radial tires would be nice too. Garmin, Gamin, now has a really neat radar system. I'm assuming Garmin. It costs $500, easy to install. Mike?
Radar.
Just, you never know. You're going to need to catch some planes, just flying by. What about the folks that don't do Instagram?
I got all the details on this.
Denise, as far as I'm concerned, it's only Instagram.
I think it's,
or is it Facebook as well?
I think it's Facebook as well.
Instagram and
do you want me to read the whole?
Yeah. Read the whole blurb.
I mean, this really. How many people you said are actually?
Well, on Instagram, 70. If you guys, while Richard is reading this, what options? I don't know what options to put on this thing.
Keep going. One lucky rider is going to start their new year with a new motorcycle build half off. That's right, half off your dream Halcyon or Griffin 250. These are 250s base price. Here's how to enter. Like the post on Facebook or Instagram.
Okay,
follow Janus Motorcycles. This is on a Facebook. Follow Janus Motorcycles and save a custom build before 12/31/25 using our configurator link. Bonus entries to win up to 10 entries total. Share this post for an extra entry. Comment on this post below and tell us where you're riding. Tag a buddy. Up to 3 tags equals 3x entries. And head over to Instagram page to enter again.
I'm looking at you, Nick Gillespie.
One winner chosen at random will receive 50% off the base price. This prize is a maximum promotional value of $3,747.
That's
half off the base model. And there's a lot of fine print. It's just we have to do.
We should announce the winner on the stream.
Oh, we would definitely
on the ramble stream.
Absolutely.
We definitely should.
Yeah,
Absolutely. That would be really fun. So yeah, that's the information for the half off. That's an incredible deal.
If you want more, you definitely go check out their Facebook or Instagram, and you can get more details.
Yeah. So
there's our salesy pitch.
There it is. It's done. Cargo rack. I feel like on the Griffin, if you want to go camping, you have to have a cargo rack. That's what I would buy a Griffin for.
I know. You just
always
have to.
Always.
All right. Warranty comes with 2 years.
Yeah, that's fine. They're easy to work on enough.
So once you've built this out, you can save it.
Yes.
So there's that save button.
So you go up, to the top left here. You hit save,
and then you enter your details.
Yep. You fill this out. You hit submit, and it's done.
And you're done. And that's if you wanted to buy a motorcycle. That's the same way you do it. We can pull that up with your name, and we can know even if you built more than one. We can track that.
Yeah, it makes it really, really easy for us to take a look at your information and kind of pick the one that you want. Wait, what is Uncle Voodoo sending? I'm so curious. We've got Roy here.
Somebody said they're working up the nerve to do a Great Escape jump.
Oh yeah, he's got to. So if we follow, unfollow, do we get multiple entries? No, Tracy.
I think they can track that. I don't know.
You can get up to 10, and the rules are very specific. Uncle Voodoo, I don't know what they're trying to get you to do, but you should do it. You can do a 2x4 cup like someone did.
Dowagiac has 13 inches of snow. Dowagiac is not too far north of us.
No, we're pretty close to that. Okay, this is the build. I think
it is.
This is again. We are using these as inventory bikes.
Yep.
So eventually, this is going to be built in real life, and I think there's a little word on the street that we might be doing something a little different for the inventory bikes that we build on the Ramble Stream. Some little custom pieces here or there.
That'd be a nice little different, like a Ramble Stream fuel cap.
Or like a little Easter egg.
It won't be anything crazy.
No, nothing wild.
Just a little something.
A little hat tip, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Okay.
Things of this world.
So the thing we're in the spirit of the last day of the Black Friday sale.
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. We are talking about some things that we sell. And this is one that actually is a really cool thing.
Capitalist America, am I right?
This is a notebook cover that just happens to fit my favorite moleskin journal.
How convenient.
It also comes with one in it, but this is made by our dear friends up at Duluth Pack in Duluth, Minnesota. And it's made of waxed bison leather.
That's really cool.
And it has some card slots in it. It's a nice soft cover. It's got that waxed finish. And it has the Janus Motorcycles logo in it. I don't know if you all can see that on the screen.
Barely.
But it's the script text Janus logo.
It's
really beautifully embossed into this leather.
Embossed.
Debossed. But this is one of those types of leather. I don't know all the technical terms, but it has this amazing ability. You can scratch it with your thumbnail and then just rub it, and it just goes away. It has this beautiful finish on the back where it's folded. Beautiful, beautiful leather. And if you all haven't heard my thoughts on notebooks, you'll know that this is something that could live with you for many, many, many years as a protective cover for your notebook, which all Ramblers, I think, should at least consider using a notebook on a regular basis.
Yeah. It'll patinate.
It will. Thank you. It will patinate
like perfectly. That's one of the reasons why I love leather, is because it just ages so well.
It does. It ages beautifully, and I use a moleskin every single day, mostly for work, but I also use one for regular planning.
Yeah.
But whether you're journaling or using it as a notebook or a sketchbook or a watercolor book or whatever else.
Texas Rebel Tracy says, I love mine. I keep my owner's manual on the back and my log service and repairs in it.
Well, there you go.
That's a great.
And some people who are more organized than I have multiple notebooks that they work through. Now I just go through it chronologically, and when I'm done, I add it to the stack over there at the end of it. There's quite a few over there.
There are 14 there currently.
That's many years of Janus motorcycles planning,
ideation, and planning. It's right there. If you want to get into Richard's insane brain,
there we go. There's the insane. Anyway, these are available through our website. I think there's a link going to be in the comments if there isn't already, or we can post it below the video. But
there's going to be a link in the comments.
I did post it up in the notes right after the. But anyway, this is available for $45, made in America, beautiful bison leather journal, and I thought this would be a great little thing to feature. You can all have one of these. You can all purchase one of these.
While we're talking about it, you can purchase one, or since we're kind of talking about lurking a little bit,
participate.
You can participate, and we're going to do a giveaway of the cover and the notebook inside. We're going to be doing a giveaway at the end of.
They all come with a notebook inside. They all come with one.
Oh, that's great. Yep. That's great. So it's not just the cover.
Yep.
So go ahead and look at it. There's the link there. But at the end, we're gonna be giving one of these away for free to a lucky winner. But you have to participate in the chat. So I don't even remember how we got on this whole
lurkers are gonna
lurk.
Well, it started off with haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate. That was when Yami did his thing, and then
just overall Facebook.
Right, Facebook as a whole rally. There was. I don't have the keyword yet. You can't enter the giveaway yet. No, it all started with. We got a lot of time for this ramble.
So it better be waited.
We better be on all cylinders here. With Yami. And which, as things do oftentimes, it's like kind of spiraled into this. How it's so interesting that people. I mean, there are on average probably 65 to 70 people in the stream that just don't comment, that don't acknowledge their own presence in the chat.
So, what do you think about that, Jansen?
You know what I think about that. I think it's so much like that's part of the experience in like this live chat. And I get everyone has their different propensities, right? But I think in order to get the most out of this like thing that we do on Monday nights is to like comment and interact not just with us, but with the other people who are also commenting. Like I think that's so fun that in
I agree with you.
2025 we can communicate with people across the world. It's crazy in one spot. Yeah, that's what I think.
Do you think that there's any benefits to being a lurker though?
Yes.
So what would those be?
But it's only like a partial lurker.
So are you speaking with your marketing stocking cap on? Or are you speaking with your just like human like engagement?
Well, there's I can never take that hat off, I don't think. So this might be skewed, but I don't think comments up the rate of the video.
I don't think they do. I mean, maybe they do.
I think it's very marginal. It's not by a lot.
It is. I mean, one of the things that we always say at the beginning of the stream, and I think that's kind of where some of this conversation of the idea of what a lurker is comes from, is that we get to just talk.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, well, you can interrupt me. I am announcing my
sword in hand. My man. Thank you. That made me so happy, actually. It's kind of crazy. We are so glad you're here in the Ramble stream, and I'm so glad that you made yourself.
Hey, Jordan.
How you doing?
But there's a fine line between voyeurism and lurking.
Voyeurism and lurking.
I mean,
what
are either of those necessarily a positive?
I don't think I fully understand the definition of voyeurism.
Voyeur? a voyeur is someone who just likes to watch other people.
Okay. Like people watching. You go to the 4-H fair and you sit on your little bench.
But a voyeur comes along with more kind of, there's another term called a flaneur.
Okay.
And a flaneur is this whole like, what was a like whole pursuit in like 19th century French that would do people, they would just like watch other people.
Yeah.
On the promenade and like sort of like maybe make notes in their notebook.
Baker's gonna bake. Yeah. So they like they receive the world.
Yeah. So and it's just sort of like they're just kind of existing to watch and comment on other people.
Yeah. Like Jeff Blind. Hey Jansen, I have a big hug for you. Next time I see you, you'll see me lurking.
But a voyeur, it has a little bit more negative connotations.
Yeah,
at least
okay.
in my head right now.
Okay.
Like they're just kind of watching you.
Yeah.
Like a peeping Tom.
Peeping Tom.
Exactly.
Says.
Somebody said that.
Yeah,
like,
said it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of, at least the modern connotations.
Okay.
So to me, there is a fine line between lurking and voyeurism, and that's actually kind of that's an interesting. We could talk quite a bit on that.
Yeah.
The idea that this is where it gets complicated for me. When you're watching,
a lot dirtier than you think. So Jordan, just you're in it, man. That's 2 comments now.
yeah. The idea though that people need to participate, I think, is very, very true.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah.
But it gets we get very confused, and I think we get off the track when we start saying that you need to participate more in the virtual realm, which unfortunately, as much as the world of live streaming and the actual community that we can confidently say that we're a part of.
Yeah.
We every week we have a ritual of talking with our buddies on the Ramble stream, and we look forward to it.
Uncle Voodoo says it depends on if they have pants or not.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What's under your trench coat?
Yeah.
But all pejorative, negatives aside, the idea that yes, people are participating less and less in the real world, and that's a big part of what we talked about with rambling, is that you need to put yourself out there in the world.
Yeah,
and that's what we do when we ride a motorcycle. That's I would argue. Somebody up at the front door. I didn't lock it. You want to go check on that, Jansen?
I'll go check on that.
Okay. There we go. Somebody's entering the asylum. But yeah, we really do need to get out and encounter the world, and that's, I would actually argue, one of the core ideas behind why we actually enjoy motorcycling. But it's hard to do that, to get out and put yourself out there into the real world. But online, it actually is easy to be a lurker. And that's what you just kind of like, the online world is a world of voyeurism. Yeah, it really is. And that's a good term.
Yeah.
And maybe flaneurism as well, but that's kind of like the nature of the beast.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're sitting behind a screen or a phone, some sort of device, and you don't have to, or you're playing a video game. You don't really have to participate in the real world. There aren't any real repercussions.
Yeah.
And so I have a hard time saying that lurking online is a bad thing. Just like I have a really hard time saying that anonymity is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Which is why I think you'll all notice that we, typically when I say, tell us who you are and where you're viewing from, is, or your handle.
Yeah. Right.
Because I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah. If you just want to give your handle and you don't want to give your name, that's cool too.
That's totally fine.
Mad Jack asks, and I feel like this is important that we highlight this. Gotta go. Give me a bourbon order.
Give me a bourbon order.
Mad Jack is asking us to give him
what kind of bourbon he wants?
A bourbon order. And I'm receiving that as you are going to go pick up a bourbon for us. is how I understood that.
Well,
Woodford's Woodford's great matchup.
I was going to say
Woodford is,
but you've already graced us once. So,
but if you're
not to be greedy,
no, I think.
You see what I'm saying, though?
Because
like in the real world, what we're really called to do is participate in the real world, not on in the virtual realm.
Sorry, I got another one. I'm going to interrupt you every time we get a first time. Joe from Chicago, first time caller, long time lurker.
Nice.
What's up, Joe?
Hey, that's
Good
awesome.
to see you, dude.
It is really cool, though. So, okay, we've talked about this dichotomy between engagement in the real world, which I think is really suffered, especially since the internet age. I think we could, without crossing any political lines, say the COVID era
wrecked us,
just destroyed our ability to get out there and engage with people. It also did a lot of good things in terms of it made us realize what we had missed and maybe a little more hungry for real engagement.
For some people. Yeah, for sure.
But if we take that a little bit further and dig in a little bit, there are really good things about how we can use live streaming in these online communities. And I would say that I'm the beneficiary of many of those. Yeah. Particularly forums. Yeah.
Yes.
Forums with very particular interests, because you can,
it's yo-yoing.
Like yo-yoing. Like, you know how we talked about what a rally, a motorcycle rally is a moment where you can get together with other people who you share one interest with. Yeah. And all of a sudden, you end up making friends with people who you only have one point of interest together. But then the beauty of and I've talked about this multiple times on the Ramble stream. The beauty of that is that those are oftentimes the best friendships that you can have, and then they blossom into something far more
because of common interest, right?
Well, because of you're thrown in together because of one point, and you may be completely different political views. Like go to a Janus rally, you have very diverse people.
It's great.
But because of that,
we're all freaking weird.
You meet people outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah. That you would, I remember you talking about that you would never associate with outside of that moment or that.
But what it does is it shakes things up, and you actually have the opportunity to make really great friends. Yeah. Like think about college. Yeah. When you get to college, we often have, like this, using an example, or summer camp or whatever you want to, like one of these moments, or a play. If you're in a performance together with somebody, you're thrown in and you have an intense experience with other people. And then many of those times, you end up having a close, like lifelong friendship that would not happen otherwise. Yeah. And so where I'm going with this is that given these, idea that online is a remove. Yeah. And it inherently promotes a form of voyeurism. Yeah. I'll agree with the comments here. Yeah.
Except with pants most of the time.
Let's hope. At least we do. But even within that, there is a world of forums and of interests that draw us together, and that I have personally benefited from in really meaningful ways. Yeah. And I think that groups of people like we have right now on the Rambler stream, Ramblers, there's really something worth having there, and that's going on. And I don't even have a real answer for all the lurkers, because guess what? My family watches, my brothers watch, and
Richard's family. We're talking to you,
but they're getting I know they're getting a lot out of it, and it just, I think that it's a different ecosystem we haven't really figured out yet. Right. But I have a really hard time saying that in order for this to succeed, you have to have a YouTube account, and you have to sign in, and you have to. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I just look at it from the positive side of it. Like, yes, I think that there's this weird parasocial relationship that can happen if used, like in the internet context anyway, that can be abused and used, right? And like that voyeurism, if we're going to use that term on the internet, is a lot more, if we're going to use it in its negative sense, it's a lot more accepted.
Absolutely.
And I don't think that's right. But I have seen, again, kind of what you're talking to, the benefits of like not lurking. Like the first time I experienced something like that was just this fall when we did the owners rally, of like how there were, I don't know, I met like maybe a dozen of you guys, if not more. And it instantly was like, oh, like Texas Rebel Tracy, like, oh, Tracy, like I can now put a face to a name, and I now know more about you and Willie Nelson than I ever want to know. And like and I met Whit, and like I just like I met so many people from the stream. It's like, oh my gosh, like we would never have this opportunity to like to know one another if it wasn't for.
Are you saying that you have to select your communities carefully?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know if that's what I'm saying, but I agree with you have to pick your communities carefully.
I mean, if I'm following along with what you're saying and trying to kind of come up with a aphorism or a reality or a truth that we can move ahead with based on that is that if you do find something that is worthwhile, participating in it and not holding yourself back is a good thing and will result in more benefits to yourself and other people.
Yeah. I saw, I think it was Uncle Voodoo. He said, I walk in and I lurk first.
Yeah.
And then I jump in.
Well, isn't that even maybe the mark of a intelligent human being though, with anything? Is that you want to like check it out a little bit before you like commit?
Yeah. I want to find the comment, but he said something about like, I want to know the room. Like I want to know who's here.
I think that's very important.
I think so too. And I really like that. I like that thought, that thought process.
Yeah. Because you don't really know, especially in this anonymous online world, what you're walking into.
Right. Okay. Here it is. I tend to lurk for a bit. I like to gauge the room before I walk in. And I think that's super wise, right? Like to know who's here or I try to get a good idea. Mark, good evening. I almost said good morning, but it's the opposite of that.
Hey, Mark.
Wait, Jansen's reading comments? Yeah, I'm watching, guys. I'm always watching. I might not highlight them, but I watch them.
Got to do a good vibe check. I mean, that's actually,
yes.
These are all these lessons that we learn in the internet age, because when you walk into a room of people, it's a different read you have to check before you want to participate. But it's just as important.
Yeah.
But in the world of the online era, you have to understand that everything you're doing is existing in a...
It'll exist for an eternity.
Well, that...
Which is terrifying.
That too, but also that...
I'm Jansen. Hi, Len.
The internet is built around harvesting.
I hate that word. Explain that, unpack that a little bit for me, because I think I know where you're going.
That no matter whether it's the social media platform itself or the company that you're engaging with, they're trying to get something from you.
Yeah. Well, what's the saying? If it's free, you're the product.
Well, that might be true maybe that's not true in real life, because the things that are free, there are gifts.
Yeah.
It's harder to come by in the online era, but like the nature of the online thing is it's a commercial activity.
Yeah.
And so all these platforms, YouTube included, all the, social media stuff. A canny person is gonna lurk.
Right. Just for a bit though.
Maybe. I mean, how about this? How about we reframe this?
Yeah.
How about we reframe this and say, what are the benefits of lurking? And for those of you out there, maybe you don't want to comment, but maybe you can break your lurking silence to answer this question.
This one time.
If you do lurk, what are the benefits that you get out of it? And what are the benefits that you find in not participating? And because I do think that if we have anything valuable that we're actually doing here, this is, I mean, on some level, it's a performance,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like we're putting on a show,
Right.
and someone can just listen.
Right.
Like, I let you hear, how about this? A lot of people don't watch this live.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually outnumbers the number of people that do. We get like what, 75 people max on here right now, at least.
Yeah.
And by the time the week is done, we have anywhere from 400 to 650 views, 900 views,
Right.
sometimes more. And so those people don't even have the opportunity to participate.
Yeah.
That's typically me with live streams.
So I'd be curious if you're watching this after Monday night.
There we go. Comment.
I'd be interested like to see what your thoughts are on lurking.
Well, where I'm going with that is, yeah, that's a good point. Where I'm going with that is a lot of times, like 99, most of the time, the live streams that I listen to, I listen to the audio.
Yeah.
While I'm working
or
doing something else, cleaning or whatever. And I get a lot of value out of that.
Yeah.
And and a lot of times it's like a live stream and you can hear comments coming through and it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Whether it's political or some kind of, special interest. I get a ton of value out of that.
That's so interesting.
Because it is a performance in some way. And it's not just a conversation.
I've never just listened to a live stream.
Really? I do all the time.
And I wonder if that's because...
What is a radio show if it isn't a live stream, really? A call-in radio show, an old-fashioned one.
Right. This feels like the next radio show in a way.
Yeah, I think that's the genre that we're moving forward. Right. And so if only a couple of people are going to be able to, no one can comment on a radio show.
Right.
Like think back on the old radio shows that we used to, or maybe some of us still do listen to.
John, what Hannity? What? Sean.
That's like a TV show, isn't it?
There's a guy that my dad would always listen to.
Fox News.
I might be divulging a little too much about my history, but my dad would listen to it all the time. People would call in.
No, there's all kinds of talk radio, or whether it was talk radio or whether it was sports. I mean, all those things. People, it's a performance, and so I think that we can somewhat mixing metaphors, and this is a new media, where we can engage. So, anyway, we're really getting into the weeds of this, but I think it is very interesting.
Here's my my thought process behind why I am encouraging participation in anything we do, but specifically like here. If we wanted to release this as like a standalone podcast, we can.
Right.
And we will. But they serve two different purposes. Mm-hmm. This is for the purpose of whatever sense of community, right? Or however much of community that you can receive through a screen. Whereas videos are just for entertainment.
Or
education, right? Like, but there are completely different purposes. You interact.
I think you got a good point
with the media.
Yeah,
completely different.
So maybe what you're saying is then that lurkers, which is a wonderful term, are those who are gaining educational or entertainment value, and those who are commenting are more interested in participating in a community.
Yeah, I would say that's true.
That we have here. And that may sound kind of basic, but I mean, to be fair, it's the community that gets me jazzed up about Ramble Stream.
Like I didn't know that I would be so happy to see new names. Like, hey, I've been here for a little bit, and I legitimately didn't think that would bring me joy like it did. Like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, but then there's a downstream benefit as well, and that we're leaving a lot of, whether people want to call it educational or information or entertainment at the barrel level.
It's up to you guys to determine that
after the fact. But it is there are how-to videos too. Pull that one up. I wonder how many videos there are on how to change the motor oil on your Janus. I guess people can't read their owner's manual. Yeah, there are how-to videos.
Well, I think that brings up a good point, right? There are some people who look for specific things, and there are others who look for different specific things. And I think that everyone's intention, it very quickly shifts on the internet. Like we're getting it, I think, a little far down the road here, but
we're late in the stream. We only got 4 minutes.
It's so interesting how there is potentially something for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And that it feels like I'm an optimist through and through. Like I've tried to take it out of myself, but it's really hard to do that. And I just think the internet is such a cool, wonderful place that you can literally do whatever you want.
Yeah. There is a very optimistic way of looking at it. And I think that there's a lot of benefits to like the awesome power of YouTube and the community that they can build. There's also just so much negative about it.
I went to YouTube University. That's where my degree is, Like I just watched so many videos.
How do we kind of wrap this up? What's the kind of idea?
Like what's the
end of this?
Is if there's a conclusion?
Yeah, what's the conclusion?
You can look for a little bit, but just say hi.
I don't know. To me, there's something so markety about. I mean, this is all. If you think about this in terms of like the business aspect of it, it's like this is the sales funnel, and you're just getting swept down
we're in the middle of it.
The funnel, the tornado of Janus motorcycles, and the other side of it is there's a way that it can be really beneficial.
Smith, hello.
Nice.
So glad you're here.
That's great.
What were you saying about the funnel?
No, that's the negative side of it.
Yeah.
But to me, maybe the one thing that I've said that makes any sense at all this evening would be that there are different ways that we can engage with the online realm.
Yeah.
And one of those is to listen or view this down the road and derive whatever benefit keeps you listening to it for the full hour. Or there's also the benefit of the community aspect of it.
Yeah.
And just hanging out, rambling with a couple of other ramblers.
Yeah.
And those are two different sides of the coin. And maybe one of the things that we want to try and do with the Ramble Stream is figure out how those two things can be more combined.
Yeah.
So we're looking at how do we make this something that is more valuable to people?
Yeah.
How do we extend that idea of just hanging out, the community aspect of it? Because we cannot, I mean, let's be honest, Janus Motorcycle wouldn't exist if we didn't sell bikes online. If it was pre-internet days and we didn't have dealerships around the country, there's no way this would work.
It's the entire model.
So this is a really interesting experiment in community.
Mm-hmm.
And how do we harness, because we know we're basically, I'm anti-internet, anti-technology, pretty much. I'm a Luddite, folks, in case you didn't already know. And yet, in the internet, we have found a tool to be able to advance this idea of Luddite technology or the cat's out of the bag in a Janus motorcycle that actually does something that none of the other big motorcycle brands are able to accomplish.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful.
That's really cool.
So how do we do the same thing with the Ramble Stream?
Right. Yeah. It's these are all
this is very meta.
Just very meta.
Talking about what we're doing while we do it.
I don't know if you guys enjoy this as much as we do, but like I think having conversations like this is very fun.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, only time will tell. But I think the chat's yelling at me to not forget about the giveaway.
All right. Well, let's do it before we run out of time.
The entry word is lurk. LURK. Again, we are giving away this Duluth Pack. Where'd it go? This Duluth Pack notebook cover, and there's a notebook in it. I've got no idea where it went. The entry word is lurk. It's on the screen now. we're going to give away the one that Richard can't find. Oh, it's right there. It's
sealed.
It's bison leather.
Made in America, made in Duluth by Duluth Pack. Incredible brand that we did a collaboration with about 2 years ago. Wonderful people.
Yeah.
Love them all up there. This is a way to protect and enjoy your journal.
If you write cookies and lurk, we're not unfortunately giving away cookies. We are just giving away this here notebook. Someone Semtech wrote lurk backwards. I don't think that's going to work either. We've got 36 people entered, but we've got 62 viewers watching. So this is a testament to the lurking lurkers, I guess. I don't know.
I won't even mention all the other beauties of this. This is hand sewn on a old vintage sewing machine by some incredible lady up in Duluth.
Is it really?
Yeah. No, their company is so amazingly beautiful. It's in this old building in downtown Duluth.
That's really cool.
And they use all this antiquated equipment. They were a perfect fit for us. So we'll give this away with begrudgingly.
You've got 39 people in, but 61 viewing. That's a pretty good ratio here.
Well, we gotta
wrap
this up.
Okay. Final entries happening right now. 3. Oh,
we got 40. We got 40.
3,
Let's do it.
2, 1. All right. This is always so fun to watch all the usernames go through. Oh, this is giving away a Duluth Pack notebook cover. Live on the classics. A nice little cover of the Beatles.
Nice.
Congratulations. Live on the classics. Are you here still? I would imagine you are. Go ahead and make yourself known. If not, you can't claim the prize. So go ahead and make yourself known here. Let's just say here or whatever.
Hey,
thanks. Awesome.
Okay, so in order for us to send this to you, you're going to need to send us an email at rambling@janusmotorcycles.com. Rambling@janusmotorcycles.com. Send us an email with your address and your whatever name that can get us the postmaster will be able to address to you, and we will get this into the mail to you right away.
Yes.
Congratulations.
It's good to see your name in the chat. That's awesome. So glad you're not lurking. Well, this has been a great episode. I'm excited for episode 108 next week on the 8th of December. Holy crap. It's almost 2026.
Getting there.
Good grief. All right. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in and not lurking. Richard, do you have any final words?
For those of you who are lurking, we appreciate you being here.
We'll see you next week.
That wraps up this episode of the Ramble Stream podcast. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the show, subscribe wherever you listen, share it with a fellow Rambler, and please consider leaving a rating. And join us live every Monday at 7 p.m. on YouTube for our weekly Ramble Stream. You can also find us at ramblestreampod.com and on social at RambleStream.
We'll be back next week with more conversations, more stories, and of course, more rambling.
And remember, many of those who ramble may very well be lost, but that's probably the point.